Well, hello, and happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm super thrilled to be here with you tonight. Just in case you were wondering, seeing me for the very first time, I'm Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your holistic integrative teacher, Reiki master. Oh, there's a whole list of it. Card creator, card reader, licensed certified holistic personal trainer. The list goes on, goes on, and goes on. How are you all doing tonight? Super excited to be here with you this evening to share this amazing energy that we have. Before I dive in, I do want to check to make sure I am streaming live where I need to be streaming. I was streaming live the other day and could not find my live on Twitter, and that's because they've changed things up. So if for whatever the reasons are, I do not give those a shout out on Twitter, it's only because I can't find myself there. So let's see if I do it this way. It might help. Maybe it will be there. Oh, there I go. So I am there. So whoever is watching on Twitter, go ahead and hit that little heart and say hi. Let me know that you are there with me. And I'm going to dive into my YouTube channel. Make sure I'm up and booming there as well. And then we'll dive into my Facebook page. Right now, I do have streaming across the platform there, my website, just in case you want to check out some of my services that I do offer. There's lots of things on there. There's going to be some changes coming through as I'm going to be posting a lot more of my healing work, spiritual and healing work. Before I dive into that, for those of you who are watching on YouTube, oops, it's always nice and loud. If you're watching on YouTube, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Let me know that you like the show and share it out for that matter. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do. Support me, help me grow my page. That would be great of you. And now, let's go and land on Facebook and have a conversation over there. All right, so if you are watching on Facebook, let me know that by saying hi, and hopefully I will be able to read the comments. And like I said, I do have on the top of my board here my website, so go ahead and type that website in. So if you want to go and check out all of my different services that I do offer, this would be a great time to do so. Just like everybody else in the world, this is the best time to take advantage of any service because for one, most of the services are on holiday special, and for two, this will be the last month that the rates will appear what they are on the website. So if you do grab any of those services now, you're getting 2023 rates. If you wait until January 1st, you'll be getting 2024 rates. It's always best to go now, right? I do have an amazing holiday special going on with my Astro monthly readings, just in case you're not familiar with it, that I do offer astro readings. Astro reports is what I refer them as. And what does it actually mean and look like, and what is it for? Well, it's a monthly forecast, so to speak. It's a personalized report for you based on the energy that's taking place with the daily collective energy and also your own personal natal energy, how they merge together, and how you can utilize that report to navigate whatever's going on in your life at the time, whether it's your relationships, your business, your health. Those are the three major ones for that matter. Or if you're looking to travel, you're looking to buy a new home, maybe you're looking to relocate your business, whatever it might be, that is what an astro report is really helpful for. Gives you a specific time frame to when to take those steps. So if you'd like to get more information about that, feel free to email, which is scrolling on the bottom, healingwithin76@gmail.com. I do have an amazing special, holiday special for that. You can actually purchase 12 months for $999. That's $999. Yes, an amazing savings, the value of $1,500. If you want to just get a little nibble on it, I do have a little special going on where you can buy 3 months for $299, I believe it is. Is that correct? $299? Let me just go back and double check to see if that is the case. Want to make sure I'm quoting my specials right. Otherwise, I'll be misleading you, and I don't want to do that. So let me just double check. Just checking it out right here. Hollering. Come. I hope I wrote it out. Yes, I did. So for those who are interested in taking on a 3-month package, 3 months, the Astro reports, you could definitely do so. Let's see what we have going on. Yes, $2.99 for those who might be interested, or if you want to dive right in for the 12-month, which makes more sense, a monthly report, that is $9.99. It's a value of $1,500. So there you go. There you go. Enough about that for now. So let's dive in to the topic of the night, which is what you're all here for anyway, is to talk about this energy that we do have. So what I like to do at this point in time is I'm going to sort of hide that for now, bring that back in later, and dive right into our conversation for the night. Venus energy activates transformation. What does that actually mean? Well, to start off with, hopefully you all have your natal chart out and you're taking a peek. You want to make sure you have one of these out. If you're not familiar with one of these, go ahead and get yourself a chart from astro.com. They do have them there free. All you got to do is plug in all your information and go ahead and snapshot it, print it. I recommend printing it because it's easy to look at while it's on paper versus trying to read it from your phone. Anyhow, so what we will be looking at, what I will be looking at tonight, is looking at our energy in Venus and energy in Scorpio, because that's the emphasis for tonight. That's exactly what's going on. That is what the subject matter is as we speak for tonight. Venus energy activates transformation. Now, my big question for you is two questions. The placements for Venus and your placement for Scorpio, what houses are they in? That's where you want to pay attention, because that's actually going to be the theme, the highlight. That's where all the light is going to be shining on those two areas in your chart. Now, if for whatever the reasons are, you happen to have Venus in Scorpio, I did a live the other day, and someone had mentioned that they actually had Venus in Scorpio, and I had asked them what house. They did not get back to me just yet, so I'm kind of curious to know, because the house is really what makes the theme and where everything's going to navigate from. So for just for giggles here, let's just say you do have Venus in Scorpio, and it happens to be in your, just going to draw a house out, the ninth house. Ninth house is about higher learning. It's about your wisdom. It's about higher consciousness. It's about traveling, whether you're traveling in your daytime, literally traveling, or you're traveling in your dreams. It is about also letting go and transforming because of that ninth house energy. And that's exactly what that would do based on that Venus and Scorpio energy. And if you happen to have Venus and Scorpio on your chart together, this is going to be a powerful time for you, because anytime, I believe, anytime you have the specific energy that the collective energy is in, that means there's some amplifying taking place for you. Now, for me, I happen to have Venus in one house and Scorpio in a different house. So therefore, they're going to come together as a puzzle and form a story. But I will go into that in a little while. But for right now, I really just want to dive into the subject. But before I dive into the subject, what I do want to do is I'm going to read a little information about one of my colleagues that posted. Now, you may be familiar with her because I have done some work with her. She has appeared on my show as my guest, the Bora Vidi. She's all into color. She does this beautiful monthly color scope report in regards to the energy of the month. And December happens to be the red month. So the red energy, which is all about your self-targeting, the I am energies. This is this energy, and I'm just going to read from it because because I'm actually quoting her, I want to make sure I'm quoting her right. So let me just find her. Come back here. Based on her information, and I'm only going to read some of it, and I am definitely going to encourage you to go check out her page on Facebook so you can read more of it. I'm going to read the highlights, things that I feel is important. They're all important, of course. So as I said, December is a red month. And what does that mean? It's about self-targeting. And why won't this open? Hello, there we go. It's about the I am energies, passion, personalities, short-tempered, and remember to breathe through this count of 10. Very important, because it is the color red. Red is a very vibrant fire energy, and some people may have a challenging time wearing red because it's got so much energy behind it. So in addition to, and that was my information, in addition to this red, with this long wavelength, it's really in touch with the physical world. It's all about doing your own thing. It's the color of physical energy, kind of like natural pick me up. Just want to touch on some. It gets your adrenal gland pumping, and is all about being go-getter and trendsetter. Red loves being in charge, and if it has to play second fiddle, it's not a happy camper. One other thing I want to bring to attention is think of red as the first shout to I am. And of course, like I said, there's so much more to this. She has a beautiful, beautiful write-up. Please go check her out on her page on Deborah Beatty. If you're not friends with her on Facebook, go friend her and read all of this. She does have a beautiful write-up for the color scope for the month. And she does this for each month, not just December. And as I put on my red today, I then remembered that she did a write-up today about red. And I was like, oh, that's so perfect in reference to the fact that I'm wearing red. So anyway, I'm going to dive right in. I just want you see if there's some people around who I may be interested in having come watch for tonight. And I do know that some of you might be already in bed. But let's see who is around. Who is around? Let's see, just hollering some folks. All right, so there we have it. So like I said, Venus energy activates transformation. Take a look at your chart. See where Venus is, see where Scorpio is, because that is the highlight for tonight. And I'm going to be pulling the cards in regards to what is in store. Now, in addition to this Venus in Scorpio energy, there is a lot of energy going on with other planets as well that's playing a big role. However, I'm really going to try to stay focused on just the energy of this for tonight, as I'm already 12 minutes in, and I do want to keep this just about an hour so I don't get carried away. I do want to look at one more thing before I dive in. This is what happens when we get distracted, so please bear with me. I had this happen this morning. Hold on. 1 second. All right. Just looking into something. Want to share some information with you. All right. That's what I thought. All right. Okay. So, so like I was saying, I really want to stay focused on this energy. Keeping in mind that when we do think about Venus energy, Venus rules 2 signs, which is Libra and also Taurus. And why do I bring that energy into this conversation? 2 reasons. A, when we think about our South Node energy, which is in Taurus, that is really the energy that is bringing balance into our South Node. I'm sorry, our South Node is in Libra, not Taurus. Our South Node is in Libra, which is about bringing balance into all of our different relationships. And because this is about a major transformation, this is about how we can bring more balance and harmony into these transformations that we are experiencing. Then in addition to Taurus energy, keep in mind that we do have both Jupiter and Uranus in retrograde in Taurus, which is really helping this Venus energy activate that transformation. Taurus is the opposition of Scorpio. So therefore, there's an expansion and an awakening occurring during this energy. So pay attention to that as well. I'm not going to have you go and look at your chart and see where all that is too, but we can get really wild here. And if you feel called to do so, feel free to go ahead and look at your placements for Libra and Taurus. See where Jupiter and Uranus are as well. You don't need to for right now, but if you feel like being wild, you can. So I'm going to get the cards shuffled, and I'm going to be reading from Aries right down to Pisces. I'm going to give you some insight based on each zodiac sign. What you are looking at is where Venus is on your chart. What house and what sign is Venus in? For me, I have Venus in Pisces in my ninth house. So when I do read the card for Pisces, I'm going to be paying close attention to that energy because that is where my Venus is. Now, we're also going to be looking at Scorpio. Even though your Venus is not in Scorpio, we also want to look at the Scorpio energy too. So when I am reading for Scorpio energy, pay attention to that as well, because that's going to play a big role. So you are looking at two pieces of information here. So we're going to start with Aries. So if you happen to have a Venus in Aries, this card's going to be for you. And because there are 12 houses and there's 12 zodiac signs, there's no way possible that I can actually read out the information for each house and for each sign. It just doesn't work that way. So I do write a lot about this. I've written several articles within this year where I spoke about the house placements. So if you're interested in reading any of those articles, please email me, and I would be more than happy to send you those articles with the house placements so it can help you. All right, for our Aries, here we go. The card that was going to get ready to fly out. The card for Aries is faith. Makes sense when we think about it. If you have Venus in Aries, this is about having faith as you go through this activation of transformation. How are you going to transform? Trusting this process. The energy here is the heart. So this is about activating your heart center so you can bring more joy into this energy as you go through this activation. 5 and 6 is that 11 energy. This is a reminder that you are a master healer and you are here to heal. So there's could be a really strong possibility that a part of this Venus energy that's activating a transformation for you could be activating something related to your health, because it has to do with your heart and it does have to do with being the healer. And when we think about the green energy, it could also be related to the matters of the heart. So what's the matters of the heart for you? So pay attention to this card. That 11 energy is about the master healer, and it has to do with your community. It could be your friends, it could be your co-workers as well. But stand in your faith and trust that this energy in Venus, in Scorpio, in the collective energy, is going to bring you something magnificent. So just hold on to faith. And it is really about your communication. It's about connecting and collaborating. And perfect time when we think about this energy that we have literally in December, which is holiday season. Many of us are going to be hanging around family members, whether it's biological family or friends that we've picked up over the years that we call family. So for you Aries, have faith, work on your heart center, and know that you'll be doing some serious healing during the season. And keeping in mind when we talk about this Venus in Scorpio energy, this energy goes right through December 29th. So it's a really short period of time. It's going to zoom right through Scorpio and then eventually move into Sagittarius. So it's a very short period of time. Venus enters Scorpio on December 4th and will only be there till December 29th. So just as the year comes to an end is when Venus will enter Sagittarius. All right, now for our Taurus. So for you Aries, it's about that harmony, it's about that balance, and remembering if you have Aries and Venus in Aries, that energy of the North and South node is also being activated for you as well because of your Aries sign, and the North node is in Aries. So there's a lot going on with this energy. So for our Taurus, this is about travel. This is definitely about your higher wisdom, higher consciousness, whether you're traveling, physically going somewhere, or paying attention to your dream state, whether it's during your daytime dreams or your sleep dreams. So pay attention to that. Hello there, Kitty. How are you, my love? Nice to see you. I don't know if I can read comments, but if you put a comment in, let me see if I can see it. So here we have it for our Taurus. What sign, what shows up for Taurus? And like I said, for you Taurus, when we think about this Venus being the ruling sign of Taurus as well, and the opposition of Scorpio, what a powerful activation it's going to be for you guys in regards to that balance between your physical and your material possessions. And the card that shows for Taurus is financial abundance. That's a fun card for Taurus. So being able to visualize the abundance showing up during this activation, during this major transformation, what I hear for Taurus is this is a great time um, to receive those increases, the raise. If you have your own business, perfect time. Just like I've said earlier, this is a really great time to raise your rates, send out those emails, post on the Facebook, which seems to be a common thing to be doing, letting people know that this is a last chance, last opportunity for them to get 2023 rates. Your rates are going up, so Taurus is a good thing. That 1-7, that 8 energy is about letting go of the old, letting go of your old visions of how you see money and start embarking on some new ways of seeing money. Literally see money every time it rains. See that rain like it is money. So that's that Taurus energy. So that could be very much your transformation. Do keep in mind that, again, where you're gonna know the theme of this energy is coming from is your house placements. That's a big role here. I see that I have Tanya with me as well. Not able to see the, let me see if I can see comments if I make the board smaller. So let me see. Can I see comments here? Because I'm not able to see them on my Facebook page. No, I cannot see comments there neither. All right, eventually, hopefully somebody will put a comment here or there and I'll be able to see something. Otherwise, if I'm not able to read the comments, I can see comments. Yay, thank you, Kitty. I appreciate that. Appreciate you responding. Appreciate. So yeah, so as I was saying, for you Taurus, with your card being about financial abundance, this is a great time just to visualize every time it rains, it's raining money. Who sang that song? I don't remember, but there is a song out there. It's raining money. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yes, the voice is tired. Anyway, let's move on to Gemini energy. Moving into this Gemini energy, and remember, for you Taurus, it is about that balance, being able to visualize your financial abundance and just being grateful for what you already have and just be open to the expansion that's coming through. So here we have our Gemini energy. Gemini, healing, nurturing, taking care of your body system, talking to your body nicely, saying kind words to your body for that matter. This is perfect for this Venus energy activating transformation in Scorpio, where it could very well be about your body system. This could be a perfect time for you to join a support group that supports you on your journey of how you see your body, how you fuel and feed your body. Perfect time for that. Perfect time. Oh, it's raining men, not money, huh? Like the way I changed that word? Thank you for that. Yes. All right, so our Geminis, what do Geminis need to know for this energy? And I'm going to continue to say this as I say this. Always look at your house placements. Your house placement is going to give you the theme to what is being activated during this time. This is giving you insight based on how to utilize that theme and what to work on and how to utilize your affirmations. So for you Geminis, your card's in reverse. Interesting that your card should show up in reverse. If you are new to this and you're not sure what a reverse card means, reverse cards mean two things. First thing is pay attention to the color, which is associated with the chakra, which is about your third eye in this particular situation. It's about your visions. How are you seeing things? What are you focused on? Also pay attention to the message. You may not be resonating with the message. The message may trigger or activate you, as my good friend Kitty would say. And if it is triggering you or activating you, it just means there's something there that you really need to pay attention to. So the message here is focus. What do you need to focus on? What do you need to focus on so you can heal the body, the mind, your spirits, and your emotions? I always bring the four together because they are together. Your body, your mind, your emotions, and your spirit. All is one. And I do believe that when our emotions are not aligned, it throws off our entire body. So what are you focusing on? What do you need to focus on? Remember, the cards in reverse. Number 13, when we add that together, is a 4, which is about your home, your body, your shelter, your work, and of course, family. all play a huge role in what you are focused on during this transformation. How can you transform your body so you can feel good in your body? And when you feel good in your body, you tend to show up with more confidence, theoretically speaking. I've witnessed this with many clients over the years that once they started really feeling better in their body, they really started shining their light more so. So envision yourself in this beautiful, healthy body. Focus on it being a healthy body and just allow yourself to work through that transformation so it can be a healthy body. You can literally, and this is what Gemini is, you can literally transform your body in a matter of 4 to 6 weeks. It's the idea of keeping it up after that. It's not a quick fix and then you never do it again. You got to keep it up with the practice. Remember the cards in reverse? You might have been vomiting at that point because it's like, oh my God, I got to do this as a lifestyle. Yes, you do. So that could definitely be your transformation at this time. As we move into our cancers. So this is powerful energy for Cancer too, because we are going to experience a full moon in Cancer energy. I do not have that information in front of me as I am trying to stay focused strictly on the Venus and Scorpio energy right now, but there is some powerful energy coming in for Cancers. However, for you Cancers, this is about change. What do you need to change so you can experience this transformation? What area of your life are you looking to change? Let's see what card shows up that might give you some insight. Remember, take a look at your house. What house is Venus in? What house is Scorpio in? If you have a Venus Cancer, I'm actually speaking to you. This is not related to your sun, moon, or ascending sign. Pay attention to that. This is really about your Venus energy. So we are not looking at sun, moon, and ascending. We are really looking at your Venus. However, as a bonus, of course, you can understand and know that those other places are going to be activated. So, for example, you have a Venus Cancer, and you happen to have, let's say, a Sun Cancer, Moon Cancer, or an Ascending Cancer, then know that those energies are going to be activated as well because of that energy. Anytime you have multiple energies in one sign, that all of those energies get activated. So we are looking at the Venus energy, and if you happen to have Venus in Cancer, then this card is for you. This is about the change that's coming through. What do you need to know? Spiritual career. Spiritual career. So what does that actually mean, spiritual career? Spiritual career isn't always about a career that has to do with healing or acupuncture or any of that. A spiritual career is a career that you are so in love with doing that you don't mind doing it all day. And if someone told you you can never get paid again, you still want to do it. That's your spiritual career. So, for example, even though, yes, what I'm doing right now is about healing and my spiritual journey, but theoretically, being here with you guys for the hour that I'm going to be here or slightly a little longer, I'm not getting paid to do this. This is something I enjoy doing. I love to come and share insight with each and every one of you. And if I can inspire at least one of you during this live and one of you during the replay, I've done my job. So that is my spiritual career. So for you Cancers out there, this is about your spiritual career. What lights you up, what brings you joy, and what do you enjoy doing so much that, again, you don't need to be paid to do it. So let's talk about that number 77. That 7 is about the harmony and balance that comes through your body when you are aligned with your spiritual career. That's that 7 energy. The double 7 is a reminder of the energies that's coming through as the changes that come in. I lost my Facebook page, which is what I'm in the midst of doing. Coming back there. So that 7-7 energy is that 14, which is 5, which works out to be the changes that are coming through. Now let's talk a little bit about the chakra, which is the throat energy. This is about what is it you're going to be communicating. And it could be the very thing that could be transforming for you during this energy with Venus and Scorpio about your transformation. You could be transforming the way you communicate, the way you speak, the way you listen, the way you teach, the way you learn. And this could be a very, very empowering time for you Cancers. Coming sort of out of your shell is what I just heard. So do not be surprised if that transformation occurs when you literally come out of your shell. Love that for our Cancers. Hello there, Crystal Teal. How are you, my love? And I'm just seeing what Kitty's writing here. Bogey are watching with you. Not sure what that actually means. But anyway, I'm sorry, that's Tanya's last name. My apologies, Tanya, for that. So yes. Anyway, sometimes I should wear my glasses. Anyway, as we move into our Leo energy. So Leos, this is about home. This is about your body. This is about your family. This is about your work. This energy is going to transform one of those three areas, if not all of them. Again, take a look at your house placement. Where is Venus? Is Venus in Leo on your chart? What house is it in? If you are a Leo Venus, what house is your Leo in? And what house is Scorpio in? Because that's the major transformation. Hello there, Anne. How are you? I have a full house tonight. I'm so happy about that. Again, now that I do have a handful of you here, just want to remind you, when you're looking at your chart, we are not looking at your sun, moon, and rising tonight. What a difference that is. We're actually focusing strictly on your Venus energy. What sign is your Venus in? Those of you who are here watching me live, if you happen to know what sign your Venus is in, put that in the chat. I would like to know that. And if you know what house your Venus is in that sign, I'd like to know that too. For me, I have Venus in Pisces in my 9th house. So I would just be curious to know. Now, if you have no clue what house or what sign your Venus is in, you have homework to do. And that homework is go get yourself your natal chart and go look at your chart to see what sign your Venus is in. Or should I say that around? What sign, what sign is Venus in? I think I said it that way. Oh, whatever. Pay attention to that because that's what we're actually talking about. We are speaking about that Venus energy in Scorpio. And then you also want to look at the placement to where Scorpio is. Now, for me, I have Scorpio in my 4th and 5th house on my chart. It's primarily in my 5th house, but I have a little bit of energy in the 4th, and I actually have a planet in the 4th. So that's what I want you to do. If you do not know your placements, I want you to do homework to find your placements. So let me get back to Leo, as I was just talking about Leo. Let's see what Leos need to know during this time where it is about the transformation occurring. It could be your body, it could be your home, it could be your work. But remember, this is a really positive, strong time of resetting your body system. Resetting your body system. All right, so the card for Leo, your card shows up in reverse as well. So the card here in reverse is talking about the sacral energy. So this is really about tapping into your confidence. And that could very well be about being in your body, stepping into your confidence, feeling confident around work, feeling confident at home. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. And this is a biggie when we talk about that Venus and Scorpio, because that's that transformation. Transforming into unconditional love. Loving yourself just you are. And as you love yourself as you are, confidence will start gleaming out of your body. Crystal Teal says that her Venus is in Taurus 2nd house. So Crystal, congratulations for knowing that information. I truly appreciate that. And for you, Crystal, this is a biggie because, again, Venus rules Taurus energy. So that's really going to amplify and light up your energy. And 2nd house is related to Taurus energy as well. So there's a lot of boom, boom, bang going on for you. This is really about your relationships, your physical material possessions, your workspace, your home, your family, all those relationships that you have. Big, big, big energies. Big transformations going on. I don't know if any of you know this about Crystal Teal, but she just recently opened up a beautiful crystal shop where she lives. Crystal, if you want to put that information in the comments, feel free to do so. If you have a website, put that in there too so people can go and check you out. Crystal does a lot of lives, and she believes she just recently had a holiday special going on. I don't know if we've missed it, or if she's having another one, or it was coming up. But I know she does a lot of lives, so you definitely want to connect with Crystal and see what kind of stuff she has. Beautiful merchandise. She makes all of it. She puts it all together. So, and it makes sense because of that Venus and Taurus 2nd house. So going back to our Leos, regarding unconditional love. Your sacral energy is about blooming, booming your confidence. That 9-6 works out to be a 6 again. So this is really about healing and nurturing your home, which is your body, your shelter, your family, your career. All of the above, unconditional love. Remember the cards in reverse though. So massive transformation coming through in reference to your body system. So pay attention to that for you Leos out there. Remember, it's Venus Leos. Not speaking about sun, moon, or rising. I want to emphasize that. This is all about Venus energy. This is not about your sun, moon, or rising. This is Venus energy and the activation with the transformation that comes from Scorpio. So big, big stuff. You're so welcome, Crystal. You're so welcome. All right, let's move into our Virgos. So Virgos, communication, speaking up, sharing your gifts is what I'm hearing for you guys. Major transformation going on there. This is a perfect time that I'm hearing for Virgos, that because it's about activating your transformation and because it's about your communication, this is a perfect time to talk about promotions. And I know I've been saying that a lot for Virgos lately, but that is really what it is. So if you are looking for a promotion, go ahead and ask for that promotion. Go ahead and have that conversation with your boss. If you own your own business, this is perfect time to expand your business. Maybe open up another location for you Virgos. Maybe if you're not already doing some virtual work, but there's definitely an expansion coming through for Virgos. Marketing, marketing, marketing is your big transformation. So let's see for Virgos. Interesting that your card shows in reverse as well. And that could just be because you might be having a little resistance. You might be feeling a little nervous. Now, I myself do not like the word resistance. In fact, I was actually chatting with a group today and sharing with them some words that I have replaced. And I'm actually working on an article about this, that are 3D words. And in a 5D energy, we don't really relate too much with these words. However, the only place I use the word resistance is when it comes to resistance training. When you are lifting weights, the only place I really use that word. So coming back to your card for Virgos, this is about manifesting. Manifestation. Remember, the minute you start to think about that idea, now I've just planted some really great ideas in your mind if you haven't already thought about it, in reference to expanding, a virtual service, marketing yourself differently. Those are all seeds that I planted in your head just now. Now it's up to you to start manifesting and bringing it to your reality. That 1-9 is that 10 energy, reminding you that there's so many new opportunities coming through and lots of choices that you can choose from. There's no one way. That purple energy is about your higher consciousness. This is about higher wisdom. This is about coming away from your ego and allowing yourself to be driven by your higher consciousness. So that's our Virgo energy. Remember the cards in reverse. You may be tiptoeing around this idea for whatever the reasons are. Jump into it. This energy is there for you to transform. So I'm loving that for our Virgos. Moving into our Libra energy. And again, based on our Venus energy, that Libra is being activated as well. So this is about your partnerships. Transforming your partnerships. For you Libras out there, depending on what house you have your Venus Libra in, this could be a really great time for an engagement, a wedding. This is about your partnerships as well. Very similar to Virgos, except yours is about the professional and the personal, where Virgos was really about the professional matters. So just paying attention to the possibility that you may be getting engaged, or you may already be engaged and you might be planning a wedding. So pay attention to that partnership, that transformation. Same concept goes for Libras as well. It's about expanding into your business. So there's two ways this can go, whichever way resonates with you. So let's see what cards in store for our Libras. Libra, your card's in reverse as well. This is about spiritual guidance. And what I'm hearing here is, because the cards in reverse, is that you keep asking the question, but you're not listening. Spirit is talking to you. Spirit is trying to get your attention. That's also part of that true energy, is that relationship you do have with Spirit. your partnership you have with spirit. If you're going to ask the questions, be open to listening to the answers. They're going to show up, but if you're not paying attention, you're missing them. The heart chakra. This is about filling your heart with joy, bringing more joy into your life with all the relationships you have. If you have a relationship that does not bring joy into your life, this could be a time where you cut the cord, is what I just heard. 3-4 is that 7 energy, is that balance, harmony and balance. You wanted that in your life right now. And that's this transformation for Venus and Libra. It's a major transformation about bringing more harmony and joy into your life. Look at your contracts. When I speak of contracts, I do speak of the contracts that you have with people, places, and things. You want that balance to come in. Things can fade away so you can have more balance into your life. So this is really about joy, joy, joy for you Libras. Remember your cards in reverse. As we move into our Scorpios. So again, Venus is in Scorpio. So if you happen to have Venus in Scorpio, I'd be curious to know what house it's in for you. Is it in your first house, which is about your I am statement? Is it in your second house, which is about your partnerships? Is it in your third house, which is about communication? Is it your fourth house, which is about your home? Could be your body, your job, or your family. Is it your fifth house, which is about massive change? Your sixth house, your body system. Your seventh house, harmony. Your eighth house, this is about the abundance, 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 abundance. Your ninth house, that transformation, that higher consciousness. Your 10th house, your soul's work, what you are here to do, and how that's transforming for you. 11th house is your community, and your 12th house is really about your intuition, your gut knowing. So if you caught all of that, guys, that I just rambled through, come back and re-listen to that, because those are your house placements with 1 or 2 definitions just to help you out. But for you Scorpios, this is about a new opportunity for you, because this is in your sign. Anytime we have the planet in your sign, it's activating your energy of major transformation. Big transformations coming in for Scorpios. Remembering that Venus rules Libra and Taurus. Taurus right now has Uranus and Jupiter sitting in there in retrograde. So there's some massive, massive expansions occurring. Awakenings are happening up. Awakenings, transformations. Your spiritual growth is taking place here. Big stuff taking place for Scorpios. So let's see what card, what word, and what chakra is for you. Okay, card for Scorpio is new relationship, and that makes sense. Because again, the biggest transformation that all of us are going to experience when we think about Venus, it is about relationship with ourselves, others, beauty, how we value who we are. The new relationship is going to start with yourself. You have to have a new relationship with you first before you can even think of new relationships with others. As you've been working on you throughout this entire 12-month period, you are experiencing some new relationships. So you're going to start to see new people coming in, professionally and personally as well. The root chakra, very well associated with that red energy, which is the energy of the month for December, as my good friend Deborah Beatty has shared in her beautiful write-up that I stole from her. And I will let her know to come watch this, because I've mentioned her name a bunch of times. And again, please, 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 go check out her Facebook page if you have not already. She's been on my TV show more times than I can count. She was just my recent guest 2 weeks ago. So again, coming back to our root chakra, this is about allowing yourself to ground your energy so you can open yourself up to the new opportunities that are showing through with your relationships. Do not be afraid of new people coming in, and be open to the possibility of all these new people are going to be mirroring and reflecting who you are. And there's going to be some powerful people coming in to shine their light on you so you can see who you really are and shine and be bright and bright and bright. That 2-8 is your 10 energy. This is about your soul's purpose, and all these new relationships are going to highlight your soul's purpose. Now, I had forgotten who had made this comment several weeks ago, but the comment is, and I truly believe in it as well, is that this energy that we're moving into in 2024 is really about moving into your soul's work. This is not really, the energy is no longer about working for somebody else. You are not here to make somebody else rich. You are here to actually move into your own purpose. And through moving into your own purpose and living on purpose, the abundance will show up. And abundance in any which way that you see abundance as. So again, that 10 energy for our Scorpios, this is about new beginnings and many choices coming through in regards to your soul's purpose. So I'm loving that for Scorpios. As we move into our Sagittarius energy, this is all about, considering when we think about it, and this is what I'm going to talk a little bit about where the energy of the sun is. The sun is in Sagittarius. So if you happen to have Venus in Sagittarius, know that your Sagittarius energy is being lit up. Not only from the sun, but we also do have Mars sitting in Sagittarius as we speak. So there's a lot going on for you, Sagittarius, as well. So take time to connect with your intuition, your gut knowing, your psychic abilities. Your gifts may very well be the thing that's going to transform for you, where all of a sudden you're going to start noticing that you're seeing shadows, you're seeing images. You might also start to really hear those really quiet noises that all of a sudden you're like, but there's no one here with me. I can't tell you how many times in my day I'm literally hearing voices and churning and looking, and I'm like, there's no one there. But I got these little voices in my ears. And that's because even for me, those senses are really becoming more highlighted. And that's what's going to take place for your Sagittarius. That's going to be your big transformation for you, is that your senses are being heightened. You are transforming your spiritual gifts. So pay attention to what your body actually talks to you about. Pay attention to your dreams as well, because there'll be a lot of insight that shows up there as a Sagittarius. Dream state is important. You'll be doing a lot of traveling, not just in your dream state, but in your physical world as well. Doing a lot of tying up loose ends. This is a great time to end projects and get yourself ready for some new opportunities to come in. You will definitely be signing some new contracts. So if you own your own business, you're an entrepreneur, there's definitely some new clients showing in as well. You've let some go and made space for some new. So let's see what card for you. Yes, I'm opposed. This card just showed up for our Scorpios. Now it's here for our Sagittarius as well. New relationship, and I think I just said that. New relationships. So there's lots of new relationships coming in for Sagittarius. Very important to ground yourself, because the energy of your intuition and your psychic abilities being activated, you may find yourself being a little floaty. So get down, allow your feet to touch the floor. Whatever you use as your source of grounding, I recommend that you do. So if that looks like getting outside into nature, to do so. If it's about meditation, do so. If it's about holding crystals in your hands, do so. Anything that you use as your tool, your practice to keep you grounded and centered, this is really important for you. Big soul's purpose showing up for you during this time. Major transformations taking place for Sagittarius. Love that. We move into our Capricorns. So Capricorn, as much as you're about work, this is about your community as well. There's a massive, massive transformation occurring in your community. Lots of people supporting you on your journey during this time. So pay attention to that. Also, you pay attention to your visions. Pay attention to your visions. What are your visions telling you? What are you visualizing? What do you envision? This is a great time to perhaps sit quietly and start like going into a state of meditation to see what shows up in your dream state, because your visions are going to be really powerful for you. Yes, it is. All right, so what do we have here? So Kitty is saying, let me see. Kitty is saying her Venus is in her 12th house. Okay. And Kitty, what sign in your 12th house? What sign of your 12th house? Venus in your 12th house, what sign? If you don't mind sharing that with us. And yes, as Kitty is reminding me, and I'm trying to keep this where it's just really focused on this Venus Scorpio energy. As I mentioned dozens of times, we have a huge energy portal coming through the last day, and I'll talk about this a little bit more towards the end, but the last day of the month, December 31st, and I want you to write this number down on paper, 12/31/2023. Eliminate the 20. So we're going to have a 123, 123 energy. It's a big energy. I am going to come and do another live just strictly on that energy because it's massive. Besides the factor that we have that huge portal, we also have Jupiter going direct on the last day of the month. So it's a big, big, massive energy. And again, for any one of you who do happen to have Venus in Taurus energy, that's big for you. And any one of you have, where was my thought going? I just lost my mind. Train the door for a minute. Thank you, Kitty. Yours is in Sagittarius. So you just got the report about Sagittarius. I just finished that card on the new relationships. So I'm loving that. So yes. All right, let me come back on Capricorn right now about the visions for Capricorn. Your community is going to expand. You're going to see this expansion take place. And I know I've said this for one or two other signs, Virgo specifically, and there's another one, I think it was Libra. For you Capricorns, this is a definite season for a transformation. Perhaps expanding your business, opening up another location, or expanding it that you're doing virtual work as well as on-site work. So that's big energy. So let's see what's coming through for our Caps. Capricorn can't go up, up, up. The card's gonna fly off the thing. I had to catch it. So this showed up for the first card, which is Aries. Now it's showing up for Capricorn. I want to remind you guys that when a card shows up multiple times, not just for the sign I'm reading for, but then this becomes a sign for all of us because it showed up more than once. And for that matter, the new relationship card showed up more than once as well. So that's a big sign for all of us as well. So it really is about having faith and recognizing those new relationships that are coming in. Grounding your energy, and this is about the heart. This is about the matters of the heart. Holding on to faith and trusting that you are here on this journey so you can be the healer. Whatever it is you're experiencing, and this is our Capricorn card, whatever it is you are experiencing, whether it's health related, family issues, or maybe some challenges in your work, know that that's part of the journey. It's taking you somewhere. Do not worry about it because the worry only delays your process. If you can let that worry go and trust that whatever it is taking you someplace, and that someplace is going to lead you to a really magical, magical road. So hold on to that piece of information. This is the Capricorn card. So hold on to your trust. Everything is going to be just beautiful. All right, we move into our Aquarius. So Aquarius, this is about your soul's work. This is about your soul's work, a transformation that's coming through on your soul's work. What is your soul's work? What is your soul's work? As Aquarius, you are visionaries. You visualize, you analyze, you research. What is your soul's work? What brings joy to you? So that's the question for Aquarius. Venus in Aquarius. Let's see what they need to know. Venus in Aquarius. Intuition. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. That's the Aquarius card. Trust your intuition. Ground yourself. So again, if you're feeling like you're just up here too much in your head, overthinking, oh my God, overwhelmed, ground your energy. Now for me, and I don't have a Venus Aquarius, but I do have an Aquarius moon. And for me, when my mind goes into that state of overthinking, I have to take a nap. It helps me to ground my energy. So for you Aquarius, Venus Aquarius, might be the same thing for you. So you may need to take a nap, shut down your mind, shut down your eyes, and just allow yourself to be in that that space of grounding at that time of sleeping. And that will allow you to tap into your intuition. 2-4 is that 6 energy. This is about your body system. This is about connecting within so you get the answers you're looking for. So go within, quiet yourself down, and gain that intuition. Love that for Aquarius. All right, drum roll, please, as we are in the final sign, Pisces. As I mentioned before, I happen to have Venus in Pisces, 9th house energy, which is all about my higher wisdom. Not only do I have Venus in Pisces, but I also have my Sun and my North Node in Pisces in the ninth house. And that's a big energy for me because that means there's a major transformation going on in reference to the soul's work that I'm here to do. Higher learning, higher wisdom, higher consciousness. And I was actually saying this in a live earlier today that many people ask me, why do I not travel? And I think that one of the reasons why I really don't travel much is because I travel so much in my sleep that I don't need to travel in my real world. So for me, with this Venus and Pisces, for me, the transformation is really coming through my soul's purpose, in my North Node energy of my soul's purpose. So I'm ready for it. And because I do have Scorpio sitting in my 4th and 5th house, and I happen to have Jupiter in my 4th house, there's a major transformation taking place in the work that I'm here to do. And a lot of you are already witnessing that as you do follow me. So I'm already seeing that energy, and I can only imagine what's going to take place over these next give and take 2.5 weeks that Venus is in Scorpio energy. What's going to bloom through. So I'm excited. So let me see what one card there is for Pisces. Can't just be about me. That's going to help us along this journey. For you Pisces out there, including me, this is about your Queen and King. This is a reminder. 2 things here. Queen and King represents your feminine and masculine energy. It's extremely important to balance the two. It's extremely important to be open to receiving just as much as you are open to giving. And I do a lot of giving, and I become more open to receiving. And that's the message that is for you as well, to be open to receiving just as much as you are open to giving. It's also about that balance between the male energy and the feminine energy as well. Allow yourself to be in both energy. What does the masculine energy look like? For example, the masculine is about doing, house cleaning, working out, all that masculine. The feminine energy is about relaxing, sitting in front of the TV and just relaxing, quieting it down, sitting in the living room, looking at your Christmas lights. That's that relaxation, bringing both energies into play. Extremely important for this Venus Pisces energy for you. That too is a reminder about the relationship you do have with yourself, your body. And that overall transformation that's coming through, your sacral energy, your confidence, your power, your strength, your determination, balancing out the masculine and the feminine energy, bringing it together. Powerful, powerful energy in that sacral energy, tapping into what it is you're here to create. Love that for you Pisces. All right, well, there you have it. There you have it. So I am so grateful for every one of you who have joined me tonight and spent your energy and time with me, because I always get really excited when I do have people here live with me sharing their amazing energy. I'm just going to go through the comments one time to make sure I didn't miss any. So again, just a reminder, and I want you to circle it on your calendar, that December 31st energy, which is a really big portal, a once-in-a-lifetime portal that we will ever experience, and we'll never have that again. Got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a major reset, and I'll be talking more about that as we get closer to that date. You can bet your dollar that I will come and do a cosmic energy forecast, and you can also bet your dollar that Kitty and I will come together and play about that energy as well. And in addition, Jupiter does go direct on that same day, which is a very powerful energy, as Jupiter gets ready to, once it goes direct, shortly afterwards, it will be moving into Gemini energy, and that is another video as well. So I want to thank everybody for being here with me. I appreciate you all the time. I think I got everyone's information. If you are watching this on a replay, please put in the comments if you happen to know what your Venus sign is and what house it's in. I would love to know that from you. If you do not know and you don't have a clue, you can go and get yourself a free natal chart at astro.com. And again, if you'd like to check out any of my services, you can go over to my website. I'm going to plug that back up. So give me a second. Get that back up here. Give me a minute. Bring that back into play. There's the website. You're welcome to go there. I don't have all of my holiday specials there. If you are interested in any of the holiday specials, just reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to tell you all about them. My biggest holiday special that I do have going on, which I mentioned earlier on, is regarding my Astro reports. You can take advantage of a 3-month, or you can dive right into it and take advantage of 12 months. Either way, the 3 months is $2.99 and the 12 month is $9.99, and it's a value of $1,500. So you are saving a nice bundle there. Anyhow, thank you so much for spending your Tuesday night with me. I will be back and sharing more with you. And quick reminder, come join me on Thursday. It's the first Thursday of the month. And what's the first Thursday of the month? It's Joanne's Healing Within. And I have a major conversation I'll be sharing with you on that day. So feel free to join me. That takes place at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. I'll be posting a flyer about it, and you can join me, and I'll have the link and everything else so you can join me live. Till then, have an amazing night wherever you are or day at this time. Until next time we come together. Bye-bye for now.